Hi everyone, I'm just going to quickly do my Aussie April wrap up. I went missing at the end of Aussie April, and that is because homeschooling is hard. Homeschooling and trying to run your own business from home is hard. So reading time has been non-existent. Plus we had our eldest son visiting, which fills me up and makes me happy, and I spend as much time with him as I can instead of reading by myself. So that's what we did. I mean, I'm in total like homeschool working mode right now, but the guys have just gone out to get something, so I thought I would do my wrap up. So what am we going to do for the wrap up, because these all Aussie April books, we need to rank them on the top 50 chart. So the idea is that this kind of whittles off all of the books down the bottom that I don't kind of like, and this becomes a list of things that are really good books. So when I started taking off the bottom ones to make room for these Aussie April books up there, I got to thinking whether these books actually are better than the ones at the bottom of the list. So let's just quickly run through. I DNF'd this. I think that's where I last left you. I started reading this. This writing was too intelligent for me. That's how I feel when I read it. And it also was energy sucking. Like, it was beauty and about grief and loss. And then it jumps to a sex scene between the main character, who's a cleaner, and a dentist in a hospital room with blood everywhere because a woman has just died after she gave birth to her child. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just really crude, like, what the hell? And then this beauty, and it was just too energy sucking. So this doesn't make it on the list. This is DNF'd. When I was going back through my list, I came to this. I don't know. I think I DNF'd this as well. I didn't like it. I don't remember a thing about it. So it doesn't belong on the list. I'm pretty sure I DNF'd it, but I'll have to look back at my old vlogs to jog my memory. And then this. Yeah, I didn't enjoy it. So it doesn't belong on the list. There's definitely books I enjoyed more at the bottom of the list than The Dry by Jane Harper, but that's just me. And then I did already put Bruni on there. So Bruni sits down here. It's at the moment the second last one. So Bruni's on there, but just. So now I've got 6 books that I'm going to attempt to rank on here, and I think it's going to be a hard one. So let me just prepare my little things, and we'll get ranking. Right, so as I'm getting organised, I realised I already put some on there. I'm ahead of the game. So I've got Home by Larissa Behrendt. This is that First Nations book that I read. This author blew me away. Absolutely loved her writing. And that's up the top there. I'll show you all at the end, but that's highly ranked. I read The Writers by Tim Winton, which I enjoyed. Tim Winton did it again. Not as great as Breath, which is still my number 1 Tim Winton book, but it landed middle of the pack. Yeah. And then Room for a Stranger. This is the book I devoured in one day and was like a warm hug to me, this book. And that sits there above The Writers. So that means we have 3 books left to rank, and that'll be all my Aussie Aprils put on my top 50 list. So let's do that now. Okay, I'm ready. Finally. So this is on top of the list. This is Rainbirds by Herrick McKnight. This is one of the last ones I read. Really amazing writing. Just really clever, thematic, meaningful writing. This is about a man with Alzheimer's and his carer, and also a woman who is doing an experiment on black cockatoos. I mean, yeah, but it's deeper, so much deeper. I would highly recommend. Anyway, I have to put it on this list. Oh God, where's it going to go? Okay, it's better than. I think it'll sit in the middle. I'll come and I'll show you. Okay, so I just kind of did I liked it better than The Writers. I liked it better than Nest. Yeah, I did. The Restorer. I think it sits in the middle of here, between The Restorer and The Museum of Modern Love by Heather Rose. So let's scooch all these down and I'll pop it in there. Every time I move things around, I think that doesn't belong there. Like, I just moved the shepherd's hut down, but I don't know. Maybe it does. I can just see all of these really good books moving closer to the bottom. This is such an interesting exercise for me on, you know, like the ranking of books. I say it every time, but I highly encourage you to do this in whatever genre you like, or, you know, if you're from a different country, I don't know, non-fiction, whatever. I just think it's really interesting to think, like, when I think of The Shepherd's Hut by Tim Winton, I think, God, that was a really amazing, powerful book, and it stuck with me. But it sits kind of down. Like, it's definitely out of the top 20, and that's amazing to me. But anyway, let's keep moving them down. Sorry. So there we go. Can you see it stuck in there now? So, first one down. The next one is The Submerged Cathedral by Charlotte Wood. Yeah, I loved this book, didn't I? I love Charlotte Wood. I've always wanted to read her, a really renowned Australian author. So really excited. And this touched all of the parts that I needed. You know, it was just amazing. Just a love story, just pure love, grief, just, you know, really, and really well told. So I'm just thinking, does it sit above Rainbirds? I loved it more than Rainbirds, I think, but not more than the Museum of Modern Love. So I'm just going to move these few down a little bit. There. So, oh, it's wonky. I really don't want to stand up. I think I'm going to have to. So, okay, so that's kind of towards the top, too close together. And then the last one, Hinterland by Stephen Lang, my favourite read of Aussie April, for sure. I'm going to need to stand up for this one because it's towards the top, but I need to work out where it fits. And will it crack the top 10? Oh, I loved it so much. Okay, let's stand up together. These are my top 10. It's not better than Flames. It's not better than Boy Swallows Universe. No to Understory. No to Lost Flowers. No to The Spare Room. No to Breath. No to The Choke. I think that's where it is. It's not better than The Choke by Sophie Laguna, but I think it is better than This Taste for Silence. Does that crack the top 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's number 8 on the list. We've broken up the top 10 for the first time in ages. Okay, let me move everything down and then we'll do a full review. Number 8. I'm very excited. So there's my full list now. It's slowly weeding out the ones that I'm not so excited about, even though some of them are good books, and kind of zoning in on this top sort of 20. Wow, so that's the top 20. From there, The Submerged Cathedral is 21. Yeah, and I loved that book. So there's going to be plenty of books that don't rank as high as you would expect. I also get quite nervous. Oh, now you can't see me. I also get quite nervous when I love a book as to whether it'll crack the top 10. And I'm very excited that Hinterland did. So that's my Aussie April wrap up. I have ranked everything. I had a wonderful start to the month, that's for sure. But as with everybody's life at the moment, everything's just a little bit harder to fit in reading time. What a wonderful month. Thank you to Jacqueline from 6 Minutes For Me and Doris from Aldi Books for hosting Aussie April. Makes me very happy to watch everybody pick up Australian books and enjoy them. We're just so far away. We have so much here that so many great writers and so many great books being written and stories told. It warms my heart when I see people all over the world picking them up and enjoying them. So hooray. Even if you're not enjoying them, just picking them up makes me happy. Anyway, from my top 50 list to you, I'll see you guys in the next video, whenever that will be. Wish me luck, guys. I'll talk to you soon.